So your question here on problem number 11 is a really common question. Students look at this and it says factor, and sometimes you kind of just freak out at it and you try to expand it. You try to multiply everything through and then see if it factors. That would work. Some students just expand it, multiply everything through, but remember, that's not a factoring. Factor means everything needs to be separated by multiplication. So long story short, what I want you to do whenever you see something like this, try to use techniques you already know and just say, how do they apply here? So I made an alternate problem here, just 3x cubed plus 4x squared. And I said, factor this. Well, you would hopefully recognize, say, oh, this is an easy kind. This is, what do each term have in common? Well, they both have x squared. So I'm just going to factor out x squared, and that's going to leave me with 3x plus 4. So if that's a big enough hint for the previous problem, stop the video, try it on your own. If it's not a big enough hint, let me go back. So using that same logic here, do you recognize that these two terms, we have term 1 and term 2, do you see they have things in common, just like the previous problem that had x's in common. These have x plus 9s and x plus 9s, x plus 8s, x plus 8s. So what are we going to do? Factor out the things that they both have in common. So here we go. They both have at least one x plus 9, and they both have at least one x plus 8. So then, out of my first term, if I take out one x plus 9 and one x plus 8, that would leave me with a x plus 8. Plus, then on my second term, this one has an x plus 9, has two x plus 9s, so it would leave me with one of them. And then it had an x plus 8, so that would be all I'm left with. So now, and you can always do what I call the 1 second double check, where you can multiply everything back through, excuse me, and make sure it gives you back what you started with. So if you were to, just say, okay, I've got this little piece here. I wanted my red pen. There we go. If I take this whole piece and multiply it through, that times that would give me back my term 1. And then again, this whole thing that I factored out, that times that would give me back term 2. So we look good. Okay, so here we go. I didn't mean to lose that parenthesis, but that's okay. All right, so let's finish this up. Now, if that was enough to get you going, stop the video and move along. If you need more, I'm going to do a little bit more. All right, so now, is this thing completely factored? Well, it's close, and I think WebSign would actually accept this answer, but I don't want you to think of it as done. I want you to realize that that I cannot get this to pick a black color for me. It just refuses black. Come on. All right, so anyway, whatever, I'm going to go in red. So so there we go. So now inside here we could simplify this up a little bit. So that'd be x plus 9 times x plus 8. And then in here, these braces aren't doing really anything for me. They're not separating anything. Nothing's multiplying on the outside. So really, oh, my goodness, there we go. So I can get rid of this, get rid of that. There we go. So now when I add those inside, I have 2x plus 17. And you can see now there's nothing left to factor. I have three terms all separated by multiplication, or not three terms, three factors all separated by multiplication. So we're done. There you go. I hope that helps.